may be seated.
Thank you very much.
Members of the legislature, regulators, and participants in the capital market all converge under one roof. The mission is simple: to promote Nigeria's economic growth and development through the capital market.
The commodity market is not very strong in this country.
It's the second Capital Market Stakeholders Forum organized by a joint committee of the National Assembly, Committee on Capital Market, and the Security and Exchange Commission. The Nigerian capital market is principally a market for long-term investments, where corporate equities and long-term debt securities are issued and traded. The market is regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, which is the apex regulatory body of the Nigerian capital market. Emerging capital markets all over the world have a history, and Nigeria is not an exception. The Nigerian capital market represents a small but growing proportion of the nation's economy. The capital market is so vital to the development of any economy that no country can risk its existence without putting in place measures to regulate the activities of the market. Consequently, government at various points in time sought to promote an orderly growth and development of the market for viable investment opportunities. It is against this background that the Capital Market Forum birthed. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Capital Market, Foster Ogola, opens up talks, hinting about some key legislation passed by the National Assembly to enable the market.
In 2016, we felt that there is a gap. We need to organize the capital market and make appropriate legislative injection into it. But we felt we don't know it all. And we tried to organize an international forum to discuss the issues impacting negatively on the capital market, impacting on the ease of doing business. We succeeded in doing that because we had the buy-in of everybody. But at the end of the day, we came out with certain things that have been identified as impediments, as cog in the wheel of projects in the capital market. One of which was the full implementation of the Capital Market Master Plan, which we inherited. We looked at it, and that Capital Market Development Plan had several activities, one of which was demutualization of the stock exchange. We were able to look at it and come out with a recommendation in the communique that we need to demutualize. If that will succeed, then we need to amend the Companies and Allied Matters Act. We also need to amend the Investment and Securities Act, and several other things we need to do. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to report to you that the mutualization bill has been passed for the stock exchange, awaiting presidential assent. We have also passed the Companies and Allied Matters Act. All the amendments needed, we have done them, and also waiting for presidential assent. Why is the capital market necessary? We need a robust capital market because when funds, long-term funds, flow into the capital market, then new businesses will be created, existing businesses will be strengthened, and employment will be generated.
With the theme, Capital Market as a Catalyst for Economic Growth and Development, The keynote address captures the realities of the capital market in Nigeria.
There is no doubt that the capital market can serve as a key catalyst for Nigeria's economic growth and development, as it offers a credible platform for obtaining long-term financing. Economic growth can be seen as increase in the production of goods and services in a country, often measured by changes in real gross domestic products. However, the concept of economic development is larger, as it includes improvement in the quality of life and living standards of the citizens. These include improvement in literacy, health, and life expectancy, better savings, investment culture, as well as improved wealth distribution, housing, and environment. There are many capital market instruments that can be used to stimulate the economic development in Nigeria. Let us consider bonds, equities, and commodities briefly. Bonds are issued by corporates, subnational, national, and supranational institutions to raise funds for their expenditures and investments.
As at the end of the second quarter of 2018, market capitalization stood at 13.8 trillion naira.
Recently, the government of Nigeria issued 100 billion to Cook to finance 25 road projects, and also issued 10.79 billion green bonds to finance afforestation, renewable energy, and provision of clean energy. Opportunities also exist to issue revenue bonds to finance revenue-generating projects, which will exert less pressure on government budgets and allocation. The Nigerian bond market, therefore, has the potential to close the country's huge infrastructure deficit, estimated at $350 billion by the AFDB in 2013. Nigeria is endowed with agricultural resources, but pricing, storage, and transportation mechanisms have remained problems. Most of these problems can be addressed by a vibrant commodity exchange system, which the SEC is working towards achieving. FX commodity exchange is currently operational in the country, and NCX is undergoing some restructuring.